lace and more, fabric, just a dear be retail and wholesale. Omobehel amaweni aji ankasa. Mr. and Mrs. Akufubuati Yankuponsha, Mamia Obaya Santua, Erade Enkoso Enyo Kesi ankasa. Follow more our Instagram at Fabric Center GH, Fabric Center GH. Nachese Bibia Enkoso Kama Omosasu ye nationwide delivery. Dear wom papa and yen chain. Now would you fabric, would you lace no? Me come for Merk Kuto and a day amount. Ma Messi and ma Ombehel amaweni aji ankasa. Enti enko baby a race course last stop. Say kwan bia wo person wo de fa so atade na obeto na buase apamama no na kire say wa ma no ehu Merrick Kuto Facebook or the Mercy Welbeck na kire say bibia edadin ede amount abusuafo mitrimi aye kama Icon Beauty Empire. Icon Beauty Empire. Uko Facebook, Icon Beauty Empire, Instagram, and so Icon Beauty Empire. Kwandu Yankuponsha Chinese, the Nyasem Kitwa, Media Tree. Erade enkoso enye okese oye home services enti onje okese bibika krebi na kire se wo ho ayefe no look check and fly menim aye kama yesiesie me ho ide wa wani to Bosch Check Studio ba ko petuntum broni ahofe obeto ne boase twiwa wankasa wo say yes wona wo ba no uduru ba bia na obi ho say the glory of the Lord shall prevail. Bosch Check Studio ebusuafo follow mo ewo Instagram Bosch Check Studio na chese bia enkoso kama emma utimi se bibi something different. I say normal mo asesane ade me ho aye face shirt beautiful one unisex emma ne mema nyina timi hye enya asem ketwa enti se wo odrofo bi na opese nipa no o rock no look good quality shirt ene ya to ye boase sankofo wo hye nchiri adepa ene ton ne ho enti na make comfort ene adeba kope e de amount links clothing what beto ne boase different assorted ewom enti follow no ewo Instagram opare na chese bibia enkoso kama emma WhatsApp in the numbers no 054 155 3191 me pacho message subi numbers no 054 155 3191 na uko na kasa wo counseling time val enti ena medru hase obeho ama wani age ena yebesua de enya asem ketua ba bia ye hyehyɛ midin dache hima papa bi Obogadoza legetete. Valerie Ejimenta. You try home. You ba. Give it to us.
Hi, good day. Your friend Dr. Victor Nana Donkoh because every big Dank healthcare. And probably then Confoco Hospital like catch up someone your liver and kidney related conditions. Obi o one more so fatty liver. Obi o your catching so when your hydronephrosis. Obi o one more catching so when your pyelonephritis, which is inflammation of the kidneys. Obi o one more your catching say the kidney should be a bench now. Obi o one more your send the creatinine and I send the JFR. And until we so how now sit to me tatai. I feel don't send me an atom. Johnson now be Johnson, who the phone be about training. Kawakuma to him. And until now, Vicdan healthcare, Yabase, an alternative way so ever so yare.
So over Vicdanka, it was serene environment with ultra modern facilities. And so I share your track there was Painters, Coca-Cola Runabout, close to Fidelity Bank, Stanchart Ichironuma.
What did you dear?
Mary Medro CB Men's Capsules. And you may use Madarma Bohobio CB Men's Capsules by dear. What 2 points?
I don't know. You're very good. Say them again, I'm sorry, I'm to intend to do so. He said, we need you so we are Arabia house to be credible.
Said to say, my young dear CB Women's Capsules.
A year if it's a woman in fee and so.
Hey! CB Women's Capsules with the Ajo.
Also, CB Men's Capsules, Ajo.
Susiana.
Ghana man, Merman Damase.
Our pharmacy, chemical, ni herbal shops ni name. Et to phone fresh Susie Herbal Center 0247 111671 and 0246 578750. CB Men and Women Capsules.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
And I know.
A cornet to know.
Munimachi, follow me. Adrenaline, a premium herbal oil. Say a crab troop, named me. I just want now big changes.
7 days.
Minimum catch up.
Say ya, Keke.
Yeah, you will last 1 time. You see big difference.
Offer was sit down in your day road.
Share a drone, a cook so a cock. Minia, premium herbal oil. Say a cropadia.
This advert is certified and approved by Food and Drugs Board.
Abusiafo yesa mama kwa basrum kokra about counseling time with counselor DY Donkoh and na kire se yede asem na ye be ka ho asem top no na kire se anya asem ketwa amanfo busan sensem me kire se ayensem bebre ye busan ti obagado ye na mo be ka ne ye den yempe ye wax nye wax yasum ana ensem be ne ye bete na msemunya botre yenyina me kura mete ha no ya mesua de enti ni nyina ka ho bi na kire se ayemua ene asem edapono neti men and sex mama ne paso nkita ho na say agudi obi me director sister when je topic we ho dodo adai asa wo sere dodo director senso misrew nya botere ma me na kire se yenyina yemfa ensua de pepepe counselor wo ye ontem yi de ye besua de counselor
yeah, so
ma wakọ abasoro nkokra
ya nuaba
ene de ba bia yeshi enti and links clothing mo hwe men and sex no mo say sister you have to gear up enti na kire say they had to make sure I look super good.
You look nice. The top is nice on you.
Thank you.
Very nice on you with your jeans.
Links be links.
Next 2 weeks Wednesday.
Yes,
come your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday you come me enter. Just by the way.
We will links up. Don't worry. We'll links up. Counselor.
Monya be fine.
Yeah, right. Be fine.
All right.
And then so ye besua de men and sex. Ayensem bebre will be bese na why is this topic necessary for discussion, especially concerning marriages and relationships? And who here any day I was ye twetwe ho komo efa mema ene person kita ho die ho na edi empa na counselor ewo emayen counselor fire call
dedi kan be chia tiefo chia ahwefo ene ya yesua de students wo mo mesro yesua de ka wanu afa ne saa na wa ye ho aduru menye kunu a ka wanu obuafu no ya dum tv no mendum no na menye ye so ka wo na sa wo sheda de takashia befem mo bi yesua de me bi gususua de so that our marriages will be a beautiful one.
Yeah.
And a Matters of the Heart family 29th.
Yeah.
August, the last Sunday, Yesia 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Or La Paz New Market, Royal Believers premises. Till we are Busiania, open so join this wa Kabusiana ho. Yesia what Donia Wadia Wansam. Your generation, your entity and chere. So join us and you will enjoy the family. True. All right. So and you men and sex.
Sure.
Ayazamu. Minim baby am be befa ba be befa.
Mema ne
sex. Okay, so a lot of women wonder why men love sex.
True.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And Osha na obabi ebie na no na ma bebiri anadodo bie o ma no a asemba come by men are all same. Be ma de o ya da obefo achi.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Bema pe sex, bema de o trying to so. Upuma no. Oboma no. So obechiti. So you can say in conclusion or let's share. Yenim say a mema de ye sex.
Okay.
I mean that is about 90% of women, almost every woman, and we say mema per sex. Yeah, man, man, kasa aja to see you be per sex. Tia nye obi na ebe boy amane. Ya ya hye ye nkena. Ama ye ho award ne deda. Say men ma per sex. So the question is, why do men love and like sex? And what does sex mean to a man? Eji na wa wade a we ye wo ba wo se osua de. One wade na wo be wade a wo be sua de anwumeri. Abusa say, why do men love sex so much? Sister, so we nimu a won wade da me ka kire. Na de wo wade bia. In fact, sometimes kra eye boyfriends you said that, but it happens, and a lot of single women would attest to the fact that it happens, you know, in their midst. Whatever chimpana, me never chimpana. Now we be payo. Now we me firm. I am one day. Your Bible say, "Me me penny no sex before marriage." Tuobo, oh, I didn't be ready. I'm beginning to have my way. I ope. I'm sorry. Ope in the there be an apina. There be an apina. Both say acquire or be chimpany or yeja.
True.
Obo okra what to be ba catch say no sex before marriage. But edu ba bi na ye opedodo eye na nka ye kra edu kwase da ye Christopher eye dwaman edu kwase me ma o say adana so bi no da na. Wan na no da. Adana na se umpe so de ba mame. Adan obo so won form na o hye da mu na 2 days so frɛ na won fa. So ofa so a chicken answer. Wo hye chicken answer wo mokolada. Ofa hello yes. I say oh yeah, why are you talking like that? If it's something about fear, wow, so when that company, you've changed. My sister can be end simply because one farmer. No. So the question is, what does sex mean to a man? And why should a man behave like that when you deny a man sex? Now my say, will be our what you bear my yukuna. One for sex a man, one man talk much of money. A children in one back and color when like Bill, I tell you, dear sister. So what is in sex for men, and how do men see sex, and why should a man get angry if the wife says no? Eti, I want to say something. Women may not agree to this, but no matter how bad a man is, you don't deny him of sex. I know a lot of married women who will not agree, but I want to emphasize on this. No matter how bad a husband is, your husband, a man is, you don't deny him of sex. Why? Because to a man, sex, number one, is communication. Eti, woyere. Na, me ba won chen se me nu benya empasu kita wudie, ba cho yesua de. Sex and men and sex. What does sex look and seems to a man's eyes? To his pride, to his ego. What does sex, you know, in connection to do with a man's pride? And I make sure, number one, to a man, sex is communication. Eti woman kwai wanye onisuba woni ntete ni subi nye wa homaso dwai ahantan de ba wo ba na ma de kwan for a man to have sex with the wife, it communicates to him that number one, you are submissive. For men.
Wow.
Yes. Number two, you have accepted that I am the man and the Lord of your house. To a man. This is what sex communicate to us about. Now one farmer Noah, it affects him so much that it affects his man. I want to use a strong word.
His manhood.
No manhood. Yeah, no manhood as in
no. But his integrity as a man.
Yes, that is the word. His integrity, the respect, that lordship as a man. Nimudie. Send your symbol of ye. It was no back, but then I am in firm. I and I won't pray. Well, free say, why Yanama? Over such as say he's not the man of the house. It's that ego no trigger and tell him that, look, why should my wife deny me of sex? What does she mean? What do you take me for? Nonsense. Look. Because when you deny a man of sex, he feels like the woman you are communicating that you have discorded yourself from his lordship. What you want for Nibu? So what do you mean? So sex communicate to a man to tell a man that one, you are respected, you are celebrated, you are welcomed. You are the man of my life. So when you don't give sex to a man, you hurt his pride.
Wow.
So we are talking about men and sex. And every woman listening, listen well. Learn. Yanko.
Counselor.
Number 2. Every man understands sex so much that number 1, pride, or one of the things a man wants to see in a sex atmosphere, environment, and they say sometimes and most often they want the woman to initiate sex. It is to our pride.
So for mama bad bitch na yejuma.
Thank you. So papa bad bitch. Thank you. To be. Thank you. So for a man, every day I approach you. Sometimes I want you to initiate. You bring that craziness. Bring that. Sorry. So it makes the man feel like, wow, I am a man. I mean, look at me. See my wife. She's a woman. It is share. Every man will tell you, and most women who are married will tell you this. That will be initiated sex. I'll be dini. The man feels like giving you something better than what he's been giving you normally. Yet, you are the same wife. But the Nadia and Sacharaya Babuim. And they say, in our pride, in our ego, as a man, with our authority, sometimes we want you to initiate sex. That is what sex means to a man. And that is how far a man will go with sex. Now, would there be a Madao Bomu, Mama, we feel like, what is wrong with you? And I become sex communicate to a man. So he feels like, penana.
Okay.
Nana. On the one day, on so me, on you, yana. I hope I saw what you're saying. Watching Panada and Pranis or Yadi. Edo Yanyadi. Wabaya. Oh, my bro, Janamino. Tiodawa, Anajo. Why you deny man sex and I don't know? What doubt? Well, no shows are no Jenny. How? On farm, mammy say, no show to no which over mammy. Setting some I day, Umbumiana, and on Pemby, and I will be in that. Men, that is how we think about sex. So, sex means a lot to a man. So, sometimes we want to see you initiate sex. You better know about TB. You better know what dresses some way be. Perfume in Paris and what tone one. Night show crash them say you bring a pie. To me crowd, well, baby could carry, and I some tell you saying could carry, would you could carry. I have a surprise for you, could carry, about where you chocolate kit to be, and I'll buy or transia, multitude bumpire, and now I was starting kissing. No, was I whole be so I can with you say, now, yes, I know, guess what say. The truth is that if that is not you and you do it, we get shock surprise. And only it's because maybe I sign check a man there. I did check because what can I do for you today? Yesterday you really shocked me. You really made good love to me. Wow. Charlie, we do why. So to a man, when you initiate sex is very important to us. For a woman, every day I'm receiving and so I am normal.
Yeah.
According to number. Why? Because when you say on our approach. But the wonderful thing about sex is that God never created sex for a man alone. A woman must also enjoy sex. Period. You can initiate, I can initiate. You can call, I can call. You can enjoy, I must enjoy. And then we both enjoy.
True.
Number 3, men and sex. Just because sex is not important does not mean it isn't to him. Just because sex is not important to you, madam, it doesn't mean sex is not important to him too. And I don't know what bread and I was in same brobe. Any bo fruit. And I am Kobe ni money and I did it. And so I do my bang got is a brown bread here. And say a chroma you mean now here. And I'll be fear and I what I want to tell that married woman listening to me is this: men and sex, we don't play with sex. Look, it doesn't matter how tired the man is, the man can still do sex and sleep. But when a woman is tired, their tiredness is connected to their emotions, and they tell you that oh, don't suck me cry me home because my bread. When it comes to men and sex, the fact that it is not important to you doesn't mean it's not important to me. And you're bad one for my you. Why? Because to a man, when he's ready for sex, he doesn't care whether you are in the mood or not. You must open up and receive, get it, and then he becomes satisfied. So the fact that it's not important to you doesn't mean it's not important. Due to because wabre, so that the honor me amenge. O say, anya me do, o say, anya no problem. Anya the crowd there. Chia ho sa ho. Na put to the mama.
Kakra bi.
Na de kakra bi me ma de.
Yeah.
O ya o say, na na ya, ntu nka won kakra. O say some catch some abre. O so brother way. No no ai. Na no ho aba. And you wonder how a one year part you didn't play part back when one wada. Mema. If sex is not important to you as a wife, don't tell us stories. How tired you are. Your description to us does not define our feelings. So you describing how tired you are, how weak you are for a man who is in the mood and has made up his mind from Endrabi. Said Najidie or Befayano. Wabre. But to a man, this is how important sex is to him. Tina will refuse to bear sex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To our pride, that man will never approach you for sex again.
Wow.
Yes, every husband watching me will tell you. We are married woman. Now, we are want to say, and I'm a bread, oba my bread, and I'm a my bread. We are better to us watch 1 month. He doesn't, by his pride, he doesn't approach you for sex again. Most of them who are not with self-control are with chimprawa bonting. Nan in prana de mano. It won't a year no. Obusa sex be. In fact, some of them on chimprawa bonting. Ubefia obusa will because to his pride, he thinks that if you deny him, you have denied him of his access to reign as a king. One of the things that how sex mean to a man is that, listen to me. For men, sex is a hunger. Yes. A
Hunger.
Hunger. Sex is a hunger to a man. What we say here, that's why you did here. When a man is yearning for sex, looking for sex, and wants sex, look at his attitude, look at his body language, look at his eye language, and look at how he behaves. Okay, so to you, baby. That form of better. So awesome. Na say over here.
Donkoh so
that's good. At that moment, that atmosphere is ready to do anything. Come deno.
Hey, sempeni.
Enuna, come deno no one man wa shia bontin ni bia. Etu obi timi fo obusi ahwe na yere. Na hwe ge no ko fa no bontin. Eye kom. E kom no ye mienu. Aha kom. Eda me so a bia be ye ya no. Ayase kom ene afu kom e ma be matumi pie. Dodo na apie e ayase kom. So to a man, sex sounds, look. And to a man, when they are thirsty for righteousness, when they are looking for sex and they are not getting sex, they shake. What will be on cocaine weed? What will be that? Anybody, idea bay, idea blue. Yes, she shall never boy see, but not on the baby in a zem.
Hey, oh, Nana Donkoh way. Tramadol. Well, one mama no channel. Bon say take it channel. To be unjabi numa. Na no jirano na. When a man you starve a man for sex. No jirano. Who are no show din. The corner door ba unfa man na fine. Na bibi ye no to untumi try so pia bonten. It in a member bia what they can still go to the prostitution line and take a prostitute. Untumi try. Baba be tu kwanya kwa buruchire 1 month 2 month 3 months ought to be tra or baba 10 years bema 1 year a problem. Why? Because sex to us is a whole food. It's when you starve a man from sex and you don't give him sex, I come to be dinner. He gets angry. Tell come dinner. No man that you and dinner come dinner. Also couple you and video abonting. And that's why married men, a lot of married men can cheat on their wives. Tini say a hungry man is an angry man.
Thank you. So for us, sex, we taste for it. We yearn for it. And when we get angry for sex, we can do anything. So that is, you see how serious sex is to a man.
Yeah.
I come to me then woman.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, a lot of husbands cry when you don't give them sex, they can masturbate. Oh, just say, or baby at that time. Send the bear and home beton to over a long distance, depending on how matured the lady or the man is. Other than that, trouble about.
Yeah. Counselor, the way our Mayati says sex is hunger. Na afe an angry man, most definitely, will be a calm down.
Yeah.
They be automatically in the bofu. Doesn't mean a woman doesn't have a choice. Nature so obano or no dear any quest work or ni kasa.
Okay. Your choice is not always your right. And I repeat, your choice is not always your right. If you want to keep your choice to yourself, don't marry. Because in marriage, your choice is not always the right. In marriage, can two people work together except they agree? If you are not willing to sell your will right to a man's domain, his territory, his authority, don't marry. Once you marry, you are subject to a man's authority. That is marriage for you. In marriage, you cannot be selfish. Why? Because nanka menkwa bete no betofon menkwa dross menkwa aduane menkwa now baby amedu die eto na bi scan so bra bitimi die aduane akofie bi die aduane diru fie ka menkwa na bi kodie betoma me ho ba meko na adom si ho daddy I will eat me so hwe aduane anka nso me abomye or say me money bidi. Why? Because I am a father. Now my will has been submitted to the will of my children. To me, so my choice. Don't I have my right? You can have your right, but you must also understand that all your right cannot be pleasing to you alone.
Deep. Yanko counselor.
When to a man, when they are making love to you and you dominate the bed, they become excited. Dominate the bed. Dominate the bed. What you dominate the bed, Nasi? Like I say, Bema no so strong, but match you beat you know. We are what say, oh to me, it's like, hey, show you say, what say you? Hey, what say no can sabi, and you what say sabi when you more, what say no the bad. But it's like, tell my family, Charlie, now oh my way. I want to Google Musu. Oh, you're tough, Charlie. And you join the Numkasasa. Nina, I premix. I had a count, but I had day. So when a woman has dominion on the bed over the man feels excited. Even if the man will go out by selfishness, no could cheat here or bar. Say, Charlie, my wife and I carry game now. Gay am cushion the John Papa. Honestly, is why I had the armor. So when with a man on bed for a man, you call bed. So the first thing we think of, can my wife dominate me? When a man dominates you all the time, he feels like he's champion. When you dominate him, he feels like you are there. You are a wife. Dominate him. To a man, when you dominate him, he feels like, and you make good love to me. Good love. Because there be our no that, or no one make good love. But now they all dominate you, so one make good love. Do you know why? Nina love make, but feel it said, net dear, I'm a fian fine. To a man. When you dominate them in bed, they feel good.
Okay, counselor.
To a man, sex expresses our energy level.
Samum.
And I'm a catcher away.
Yes, Samu.
To a man, sex is energy. To a man, energy level. Indeed, Bema to me turn a bono bonny on my not setting. I'm not gonna say, wow, you are good on you are good in bed.
Yeah.
Wow. Or feeling good. I'm your Bema, we just some more. Sex energy. So to a man, or to me, your camera, officer, that is my energy. It tells me how strong I am.
It's just one gene body, no.
That be the one for body in the grow. It's one number of feelings or your bema, or your bema. Or gene body in a gas. Also, then now, yeah, on a moi, the self esteem you low.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't feel well. On a massa self esteem, no, it to be compared to cheat, just to try outside and see. So, me no be called and also say, or say, ah, you good, that boy, you say, ah. Na me say me weak, me you be asa. How? It must any energy no or chandel. Energy no to this one who pleases him a lot. So to a man, sex is energy. The more you know your sex, you see when you're orgasm, why you're okay. We feel good. We feel like we are men. Yo, I am a man. What do that crana one, but that you didn't get to orgasm. You go like, because you're then why you want me? What's in saying? Sheesh. Two boys said they be a banana. So no, why must he feels less of himself. Anything a man can do for you to get an orgasm. If a strong man, the reason is that he feels good for himself, not for you. Because then it tells him that this is your energy level. So to a man, sex is energy.
I see.
Men and sex. To a man, sex is excitement.
Oh, most definitely.
I mean, come on. To a man, sex is excitement. You know, Belma, we enjoy sex too. And we enjoy it. We feel excited when we are making it. We feel good. We just say, Tina Bembua, now you from Kakran, now you would diagram 1 year crown home by fun because we feel excited. See, me and Wambo, Baby Boko Yomusa Wamba, home by. No, and yes, so you cool. He doesn't really care. He feels excited. Once I have enjoyed you, I don't mind. Which is wrong do.
Yeah.
Very wrong do.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say to you is that men and sex, for men, sex is excitement.
Me hear video be our TikTok near but I said, what do men normally say after sex? I want to say,
Who's saying?
Just a towel paper.
Oh, no, you're serious.
Well, I'm say baby, I was what do men say after sex?
Yeah, paper on you clean actually. All right, so men and sex, how men see sex, why men do sex, and why men are excited about sex, the importance of sex to men. That's what we're talking about. So I said sex is excitement to men. The next thing sex is about is that sex is the way he gives love to a man. That is to a man who sex is the way we give love. To a man, sex is the way we give love. It's shadiye. Bema free so no da ohumba, ohwato, ohwasanewa. He has proven love to you, to us. And in fact, I will tell you this. Whenever a man is able to take a woman's libido to that level, now when you orgasm na hoba, you the woman, you feel loved, secured, controlled, protected by your man.
True.
Is it true?
Yes, sir.
To me, explain it, maybe.
No, counselor.
Thank you. As a move. And number 2, I said, men and sex, stop making excuses and just go through the motions.
Okay.
To man. So, not because this man is a selfish man, but once a man is making love to you, looking at, are you enjoying? Yes, are you enjoying? For him, to him, with him. Once he's making love to you, he wants you to tune yourself and make love. And I'm saying this to every woman who is married, watching me, listening. Only bear my sex, now make it comment of the sex. Not from the sex, of the sex. In other words, you make love during the sex, the act. You make love colony feast. And I will, and Brano, I tell me, no person say, bear my bear to me. No, bear my empesa. Sense, no, what me I am pay. When a man is making love to you, he wants you to be in the motion. Like being tuned, be focused. At the end of the year, my last week so hurt him. I say, sister, you serious? I say, me serious. We have fema. I say, we are be proud. We are be proud. The answer gra most said be much and also be majo. So you be my cross. Now say yeah there. Come out for by send count. It's important. So men, when we are emotion, be emotion with us.
Obi na we dey obi asema okan o say me dey me.
Ah, was it like?
Me didi am me pedede.
And it's true. And nothing na Oko hotel and most of the places where you go, they will write there, don't disturb. Don't disturb. Yeah, you pay disturbances. Even when a man is making love to you and somebody comes to knock the door, our thing can die. Yeah. And you know rough of so. Tell me no we juma. Na na betiane kokoko. Before woman they say why? Na jo. You pay disturb. Why? Because sex is with the mind, in the mind and off the mind.
Okay.
We do sex from our mind, not with our emotions.
Yeah.
But women receive sex with their emotions.
True.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
That is why men are so logic. But women expresses how they feel from their
so
emotions.
emotional.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we are doing sex, we want you to be emotion. Just be in tune. Be yourself. Fix yourself and your mind on us and be with us. So most of them who make you love, question, are you enjoying? Are you okay? You are sweet. I love you so much. We are talking about what we are doing. If you bring anything out of the will of God, you kill us. So we don't like that. So what sex mean to a man? Men and sex. When we are making love to you, be emotion with us. Don't try to bring anything that is not within the sex context. It doesn't help us. Yeah, men and sex. Yeah.
And just a final point in here, Nana.
Oh, the final point.
Yeah.
And also, you should be free. Men and sex. For men, we experience different orgasm, quite different from women.
I think it's much interesting.
I like the way you have.
I really want
because I like the way you are sitting. I like the way you've positioned yourself.
I really want to get what
women experience orgasm differently than men.
Okay.
So for men and sex, when we are doing sex, our orgasm, how we feel, how we want to come is quite different from you. So for a man, although we have sex, if you are married, please, for men and sex, we don't joke with sex when we want to do sex. But man who make it love now, or action be yet to send ya, a ya humba way ya, ne to be bejao. Okay, so let me explain. Men and sex. And how you get your orgasm is quite different.
Yes, sir.
Now, it takes a woman about 3 to 7 minutes within the space to get the orgasm. It can take a man a minute, 2, 3 to get orgasm.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, baba.
Yeah.
Now, when I am doing all these things and I know you so much as my wife,
yes, sir.
My lady, and then I know say beba, oh yeah, ha. Yeah. Now in the course of the sex, you make a mistake. To man, become men and sex. Yami aduma ladies and money. Right? Why ladies love money?
Yeah.
Than love or whatever. Okay, don't worry.
We'll do that.
You do that.
We'll
I'll do
that
it.
next week.
Don't worry. Next week. When a man is making love to you, men and sex, and you go like, oh, that sound that your orgasm and I hope about earlier on. We feel like we can easily release. It doesn't make us premature, that ejaculating thing.
Yeah.
Say no, he's a very strong person. But once you give us that sign, you are telling us so we want to come together, men and sex.
Okay.
So it doesn't make your husband a weak man, not capable of satisfying you. But the problem is if you don't know how to control your emotions and put it on our level and understand how emotions work, you make us come early. Men and sex. We shall continue.
And then counselor, from gynecology to be just a baby, sexologist, and a yes, you are the Akasabusia for you try a home combra sisia. Yeba to us.
Factory Direct promos. Papa ni binye. Yantwe nyinam kanea no nie. High sense. What the ya na what they are sell. Ade na here. TV, fridge, freezer, air condition, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, and iron. Wakukudropo rice and showroom bia. Everything 30th August. I'm coming 3rd September. Be way showroom no. Yeah, turn of factory direct price. Said they turn no. Sana yeah turn. It's in your madana no. Emma like bill kuno. First baby, never jeffo. I have 5 days bill. Into one car one and you may say Jawa. Wallo, wala. Wait dear. Ya tete swabro so. Who high sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
This August, we celebrate a king, a living legend, a philanthropist, the African star, father for the needy, the King of Kings. Celebrating Kantanka's legacy, 26th August 2021.
Ye mo bi biara akwaba ye men and sex and ne de te se senia da ye no nkomo no emu api nyankopon ahira Kantanka na ye guso esua de ankasa tiase se ye the Kantanka legacy busumi mu ye celebrating a legend, a living legend. Ye papa osana busumi enche bia na kire se birthday no den Professor Emeritus Yankopon enhyira ankasa daddy no nkoso enye okese edane dru ha yenso ye de bibia ebehhehye so sesisia ena wode wafidie eto Kantanka TV a kai hunu se eye counseling time ene ye gusu a kire se ye twagu den ye suade men and sex counselor mayate no ma bebre ase ne entia emema ye de say all men are the same ebi mu say all men are dogs ayen sem bebre ebi mu kan sem akese counselor say nyankopon ne bo bema e na ode sa de ne kan ye ho enti ni nyina na so ne ma ne ye bema mu a enti ye ade a ehuhia bema ankasa ene counselor kasa awarefo atie ye sujafo so atie ena afesu wo mo eche bia wo mo ba be ware so omu nyina etie se ne be ya omu wura wade anima ombehu se sex no enya afe ne yedi bedi agro nya afe na ade bebo atirimoden nya afe na ade be punishment ni nyina ena counselor mayate ase se eyade emu odu ade amsumbo ena ade na ade ya punishment no obetimi de enya reward nti na wodi etu hofu labusuafo making kind messages ni biaba meko Facebook na maba WhatsApp na fe masanso adwane mako yakofa website ansa na yebie phone lines na tum na question bia wo no na wamaye ho Jenny Scribe Productions onene kuno omohwe ankasa scribe enche bia ye play bia eba ye friend Ade Peasy ewom enyasem ketwa onene kuno ehwe nyankopon enhyiramo ankasa amafo bebre ehwe kwadu ne womo keka ho nyina enso maminkai messages yibi na kire say ye wia mafa Facebook sani amekai no amwako Joel was since I was born I have never lost any match both home and away highest scores you need to cry just all be memua
thank you
wo besu na counselor ya depa so wo fa oba na just wo so answer the one who say where be ma
sex should be how I feel about my intimacy with my partner, not how hurt I get with my partner. Inti, I was so many G at the end. Many G na mi so for so. Na ye me ya na mi so ya nyanse nim. Inti ko no aphrodisiac. Now beda me so. Na me sorry what it for movanche. Na de me botredi kwase dia be ma wa dwere nya papa sa. No sheda se me kono you know our generation young boys no. Onum aphrodisiac na
your friend Jatadie.
Yeah. All right. I love that. What's your do?
Your friend ngao.
What's your ngao? Now better gig. See, gig doesn't make you a man, it makes you a boy. Every sensible, matured man make love, they don't have sex.
Every sensible, matured man makes love. They don't have sex. Please, good evening. If sex is important to men, then they should not hurt our emotions because it pisses us and can't have it when we are hurt. My husband helped me sometime and I can deny him for about 2 months, but gave him one day when I was pregnant and informed him he was questioning me and the marriage almost collapsed. He has apologized, but I can't forgive him because I can't stay with him when I'm not in the mood and feel super annoyed just because of the sex.
When you don't forgive your husband, you hurt yourself the more because hey, he has forgiven himself. He feels comfortable in the house around you. It's why I won't find you keep hurting yourself.
True.
It is costing you, not him. Period.
Hi, good evening, please. I'm dating a lady whom I know from childhood, but both lost communication and found each other again. But now she has a child with another man, which they were supposed to get married, but didn't continue because of how the man was treating her. But the grandmother is a problem. We have now come together, and she says her granddaughter shouldn't move in with me. I found out that this lady is still sleeping with the baby daddy and other men. When I asked, she said it's for financial support, but I have helped her and lent for her to do different works. She still says it's me she loves. Please, I'm really, really confused. Please, what should I do? She gives me all the sex, and anytime we have a problem, she wants to use sex to cover up. The moment we have sex, she automatically wants every problem solved. She doesn't want to talk about it again after sex.
We don't do sex to settle issues. We talk about issues to settle issues. So what the lady is doing is that she's living a double life.
Yeah.
Pretending to be who she's not. I think that she genuinely might be in love with the guy.
Yeah.
But like she's saying, people go into situations for some reasons. Now, I can say financial problems. So if one man cannot help you solve that financial problem, two men can never be enough.
Two men can never be enough. Good evening, Val. Please, I'm dating a lady always. I've been doing the calling before she will call me unless she missed my call before she calls me back. So I decided not to call her since Friday. Up till now, she has never called me, and I've given her up to a week. If she doesn't call, I will break up with her. Am I right? My name is Joe from Spintex.
No, he is wrong. He must be able to call the lady to order. We are dating. And then find out why she's not calling back. Maybe Kranwa hurting without her knowing, so that she explain herself, express herself, her emotions. If it will not work, we move on. If it will work, you say, I'm sorry.
Good evening, Valerie. My name is Alexander from Spintex. I'm so connected to today's subject because my fiance doesn't like to give me sex. She keeps saying we will have more sex after marriage. I keep complaining that I do not want to cheat on her because I respect her a lot. I always get angry and sometimes want to leave the relationship because I prefer to quit than to cheat on my wife one day. I am even thinking to quit the relationship because she gives me just once in a month. Counselor, what do I do? Chairman, don't worry, no, counselor, Becca. Counselor.
Shame on him. He's not a man, he's a boy. If you are a man enough, you take responsibilities. Boys are selfish, they want to be alone. They have one is a boy and one day will know what that one no that's a jata. Oh, what they were banning in Nasi jata. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he should stop writing this to us and praising himself, say, and on fire, to be put to me fool. Now, Jano will be better. I mean, you are not a man.
Once a month.
Simply because, no, once a month.
Or the man once a month.
Why are you looking?
Why are you lucky?
Why are you not
Why are you scratch card?
Yeah, that's what I said we are brain. On from the WhatsApp number, not send man.
Good evening, Valerie.
Now, also express say on farmer what you be jano. I think this is the lady the gentleman should marry. The lady is thinking of tomorrow. Thinking of the future. Here you are telling us that me warden wa me person me cheat, right?
Yes,
sir. Listen, once you cheat when courting and you cannot be faithful, you can never be a faithful husband. It's not easy like that. What you train yourself to do is what you become.
Simple.
Period.
Hello, counselor. Good evening. I'm Joanna from Koforidria. I have met a guy and we've dated for 4 months now, but I have not seen him before. We met on Facebook. But his sister has visited me before. I communicate with the guy every day, but whenever I ask to meet him, he tells me to wait until the right time comes in a distance relationship. And I've also met another guy. He stays around my area. He's also proposed to marry me, and he knows my parents too. Counselor, please, what should I do?
How far, how long doesn't matter. Be sent to know who is right. The Oyena Ofa no. And your baby our tear. Baku Togo, Baku Ghana. The whole Ghana can be full of disappointment.
Yeah.
The whole Togo can be faithful. The whole Togo can be full of disappointment. The whole Ghana can be faithful. Descend and pick one. The one that is responsible, that can go with you to the future.
Okay. In senior counselor can also discern and know which one is definitely going to help you. Distance doesn't mean it is perfection. Nti ni nyina ka ho bi na wo de bibia toto akwam se na bibia bekoso ye ede ama ma menko Facebook I had papa na menkenkan messages ni bi ewo Facebook Obapa Hansen said this generation is not edwamanfo keke chese otimi hu the way a number says so no or a punctual member no 365 de bia present say oda so school mo it we heard the way a class na si bia boom na chese edwaman adokro yen Felix Tuado says Amwako Joel says I'm sleeping okay, so that's about that with that Amwako Joel says, good evening, Valerie. I'm watching you live from Dubai. God bless you for this topic. We're learning a lot. We people in heaven, jatadieno die, enwa na yedebo bra. Amwako Joel, STD, so say, hi, no ye, na bibia,
I like
that. Victoria Wuzuada says, Asamo, some men and cheating, and then they will tell you it's normal. Is cheating normal?
No, it's not normal. It's a choice.
It's a choice, most definitely. And Counselor Amayatiasi and Grace Archery says, good evening, Valerie. Please tell Counselor that he should please reply my WhatsApp message. Thank you, Wadarumana. Why keep on sending? He receives 1,000 messages in 24 minutes. And Nyasem Ketwa. But Yamenehene, Ebedru. So, also Richard Amponsa says, I'm watching you live inside Techiman, Bron East region. Okay, thank you so much. Francisca Samoa says, Sister Valerie, today, dear, you're dressing a bit too much. And links clothing. And yasam kitwa. And just a bosh chika film kakra. Na com beauty empire and so film kakra. Intina maya bosh chika metiha. Ding. Apotro Junior says, or kodo fine. Ampa. Akosia Abora says, I'm watching you from Italy. Awesome. Esther Ando says, I'm feeling it, but he's not with me here. Oh, Ayasemo now also watcher no adie pepe. Judith said them Gakpe says hi. Hello, Mamin just what I say Emma. Irene Pia was Valerie. Amai Champoma Adam says, Counselor, I would like to talk to you, but what I'm facing in my marriage, I want to even break up. Ohima Wadaroma na chese one no atwetwen komo kama na bibia akoso kama ede ama me misrew Wadaroma send the counselor message or the number na betudwa na watimine no atwetwen komo. Masha Millicent says, good evening. Celestine Sasso says, God bless you. God bless you too. Jonelle Datcher says, only God can save this generation, counselor, because in some amane wo rase enya some kitwa in some wo rase pa. Cynthia says Ahene says, sweetness makes us cry, pains let us push you. Also explanation no.
Very true.
I say pains sweetness no.
So yeah na push you or yeah and just say no uprano. But at the end of you see tears, you know. So like tears of joy. You're doing it well. You are hitting the right places. So.
Awesome. Francisca Asamoah says, swag mama, thank you so much. Emphats Adum Grace says, Jata dear no dear. You can't show. Yasam Kitwa. Chairman, what tobo, Jatabi wa na numina tutu. Nana Kwame Felix says, enjoy your life. I'm joining you live from Kumasi. Thanks for today's topic. Keep it up, okay? And Chabia, your baby phone lines na to munya buchema me messages no mekoso na makai. Okay, Obra Junior says, I'm Obra Junior. I'm always laughing. We're grateful. Syria ye eboa. Inya kahubi Emma Nipeduano esisiso kama amao. And name Felicia says, hello Valerie, good evening. You're looking beautiful today. Thank you so much, my dear. Masha Millicent says, good evening. Emmanuel Boating so about cancer. Must just make sure about you're bad, pan. Why are you working for CIA? You are everywhere. MTN, everywhere you go. Baby, yeah. I had it. Into Senipan wa around that. Kai hunu seni nyinaka hubi. Ena eso na chese. Ejano. Okay, messages no bana eba. Frank J. Mensa. Minu ya kwabna. Or say Valerie. Hey. On why fe. Me dase bebre me dofo. Okay, Marcot Ade says, Val, keep it up. I'm watching you live from Germany and I miss you. Hey, me nene ko if yakobi Ampem Girls Senior High School. Marcot nyankopon inshraw. Men mafil ankasa. Cynthia SAC says, Counselor, you're too much. Amor Phillips says, Counselor, please tell the women to call us for it. Or say, please tell the woman to call us
yeah.
for it.
Also, at least the women, like I said, they should initiate. They should call. Get the biana wuku na beba. Ofan insanka one for insanka no.
Yeah.
One so mo awunso ni wa mo just bibia bema. It's not well. At least they should learn how to approach.
Okay. Yeshua Hazard Yakubu says, my bae always likes it, but wants me to force her before. But for the Jatadie no dear, they should remember they are taking our money. Chairman, Daddy. Kabi bichira mo mama wate. Ya ji usika na nchira se die praye.
Yeah, Debbie. And also ukope there ono ji usika. To ajie dia. Man shut down crazy. We could diatica. But God is wonderful. You mean da. The truth is that if you apply not the normal strength to have sex, you kill your strength ahead of your time. And I repeat, every young boy, when you don't and what in I was in card, be 50%, I call 90, 100. And what in the over. Sir, expression you are killing yourself. You are waiting for BP. Very soon, 40, 50 now go. And you'll be now, you will be any fee.
And so the bra penny the enya on so the nature say.
I mean, some abefi.
Some pana abefi. Nana Bofu says, good evening, please. I'm dating a guy who lives in Dubai, but anytime he comes and he's going, he will leave before telling me. What should I do? What should I?
She didn't waste your time.
Okay. Bema or kwa on kanchira.
On crowd there. I mean,
or banswa unim se
wrong. Something is wrong somewhere. She should work on herself and find out.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ricardo Jan says, my woman is good and it's you, counselor. God bless you. And Kantanka TV. God bless Kantanka TV. Sure. Yabuachiwa says, counselor, some of them are 2 minutes. And see, also,
2 minutes are two things. It has he's not sex is in the mind.
Yeah.
I mean, once a man can control how he thinks, he knows how to do things right. But Olusu say 2 things. If you are not arguing, utumin koramuyi, and now say our problem. Unfair drew an uncle psychologist or a doctor, to help him out.
Okay. African, Victoria also says African women there, the approach. But we are stopping. Why? Nature say, Yansu will come forward. Yeah, baba. When you will come. And I just say we approach senior counselor Kano. Remember Frank J. Mesa say into the women that wait till we take off their clothes. No, what is the logic behind it?
They assume and think that you've gone through a process.
Yeah.
It's like you're sexy. Ebia me no be make love na be ro watade na so dey na tade bare I said dross bare we say you mere baby I said 90 dross bare na watade bare so now so to na ro na ye dey so they feel like you are romantic. Obi be ready adwane on your romantic.
Yeah.
So you need to understand that if you are prepared, be prepared. Men for who say don't hide any part of you. Just be open. That's all.
I'm 21 years and I'm dating a guy for 9 years now. Sister, 21 years now, what date will be for? Okay. And I stay with him. I was for maybe phone lines no. My director see MBA phone lines into MBA phone lines into Wadaroma. Fre na and some year church home come men and sex and sambusa wo pese ubusa no na chire se wo dia to counsel anim na efutu ewo ho odi ama. I say I'm 21 years. I'm dating a guy. I've dated a guy for 9 years now. I stay with him. We have 1 kid, but he's a serious womanizer. He's even sleeping with a lady in the same house. So I've decided not to marry him. So please, I want advice. But he takes good care of us. But since I gave birth, he has not slept with me again. He always goes out and comes in the morning. But he doesn't want me to leave him too. What
she
should I
should
do?
go home to his parents. That's all.
21.
Go home to your parents so that you'll be taught, nurtured. You'll be trained well to become a woman, not a girl.
Nature say, I started dating when 11 years.
Maybe I'm not broken or trying to wait.
And I'm in for 9 and 21 now.
Fuck on here.
And
we are waiting.
30.
And they will be broken waiting. And I watch on let us know when he said because 21 day.
Because what did
11 years? But it's Uncle Fee.
Razak, ewo ahomane so your first caller. Hello, Razak. Hello. Okay, Razak and Timi and so Obi say I have 3 girlfriends. All of them knows each other, and I equally love them all. But the thing is, I will marry only one. How do I choose?
Go to the next story.
Good evening, counselor, please. Okay, yeah, we'll be our home. So, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, Sister Val.
Good evening, Medofo.
I'm doing great. Good job for the good work you guys are doing. And per se, like I've dated a lady for almost 1.5 years, but per se, recently something happened, and like she said she will not tell me what happened, but when the right time comes, she's going to tell me. So I don't understand when is the right time. I wanted to ask for advice from counselor.
Okay, Medofo, mpacha, uye any BB.
Me kaide me ye ni die mama panacho.
What panacho? And I say a bre semuno at the corona de yen and obeka chiro.
Patron.
Okay, and I will person every counselor who say a bre semuno no or no was all chira and I say was all canon tempe pepe.
Me say like me who was the reason.
Okay, counselor.
And your mommy, you know, so be how they respond to issues.
Yeah.
And one number 2. Ebi at the corona shigeno, crashing wayache. Wa can. But when you need, I don't say me hui, me fee. To no so let me stretch you a little bit. There are people like that. So be how they if you are stubborn, they stretch you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nti chairman wadaroma senior with the introduction by with the conclusion ne share so na che say counselor person o kire say nyabotre esono obi a ne kwan o fa so a or reacted to issues. Okay, obi ewo ahomane so hello. Hello, Medofo mpacho wo di ni baby akasa free wadaroma.
Mpacho your family will say because I free amasaman.
Okay, I will say counselor to you.
Okay. But I say mo ye adwuma pa ye bo wan ba so adwuma mo ye ho. This to me issue is any lady bi na ho. Anytime a lady in beba me nchen no. You see it to be say or the phone to silent. Sometimes even flight mode. Or sometimes quite was able to phone. And I've studied here for some time now. Obi am about there and I tolerate some things. Maybe several times I will stop in Ambuterma and Kakra for the past 1 year. Still, she's still doing that. So I'm confused. She's a very good lady, though, hardworking, everything. But then still I'm confused just to move with her and as Minjani Church. Because I advised her several times and I don't want to sometimes report her to a parent or something like that. So I'm very confused. I don't know what to do. So if counselor will assist me or help me.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll say, counselor, what do you have to say?
The truth is that I will conclude. You know, normally I don't say I've concluded, but I think the lady is hiding something. So communicating. She's in love with this particular guy, not want to lose him. No, the chrono to minka. But a beer, margarine. But sir, say there is somebody that the lady is dealing with that she's not settled down with him. Sorry, on in New Year, Jama Nikita who deal with this guy. I double-minded or the phone to silent just to avoid either ubikunu or one kakra and a single person. But for sure, there's something that the lady should communicate with the guy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm akujo wale. Inuro na wo bobo wo Facebook ni yehu. Why? Mr. Yehu. Ye will be wa home so hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening, Medofo.
The problem was say. Me kuno mani na wo ho. O worry me first one. Sorry, you worry na bibia ye fine. Oba me ho, nso me kwa no ho bibia fine. But me first born ye. Me nyam kra me have sex all right. Me nyam second one. And not saying ho, mama ho me so me nyo bia me ye me ho basa. Me sisi no bibia fine. Oh, yeah, Miss May you say my woman in the crown.
Oh,
I fed the on my you just a me con home. Just a me con home. To me, be 1 month on my corner home. So me besides that when you problem and I say there be. I saw one who dear, no sorry, I know we be fine. But man come home man who that. Me who dear had me besides so kasa. I thought so means what obe friend on fa. Oba so nka hwe nkyerɛ wo. Me dwen ho amenti asenti pacho counselor. Bibi kyerɛ me why.
Pacho your medical counselor ebe you want pepe counselor.
I've already told you that when it is marital issue,
yeah.
I don't sit on TV and conclude. But two things has happened.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Number one, Bearman are very familiar with the wife.
True.
The sexual life pattern of the wife. Into what must why sexually, used to, familiar with the patterns.
Yeah.
When you know food, there be a sex. Number two, the possibility that the guy is cheating is very, very high. Cheating, seeing another lady to satisfying her out to a bar on an end that father. Then we can also add to another part and say, Bearman be an acting can or draw a woman will ban a swat and echo.
Okay, yeah, will be a woman. So, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
But you're from party.
Okay, Medofo man and quiet you.
But you feel like my D 24 years.
Okay.
Anytime we are them about putting myself like I don't carry any feeling for a man like me dia or me my baby. Okay. Me person find out from counselor. Them about myself like me or dia man. I say if you will move a man baby.
Who? And our time. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Medofo me pacha wo se ehun bi wo mu.
Yeah.
Na une obi atnada ama nipa no ayawa yaka de da.
Yeah, me kaso ti obi nchen.
Uda so ti obi nchen. Enu nti na be ma bia pewa. Umpese wo bepene ama nipa no.
Because it's rubbish mu a to me you feel
me pacho any diemo wadaroma. Have you experienced anything concerning sexual molestation? Sebia.
Baby, me no be my friend.
Okay. It's nature say nipa na wote ne nchen no. A oya wa yaka de no. Na mpacho wo ne na twemp na waja.
Oh, baby, me cousin nete.
Wo ne wo cousin nete. Okay. Okay. Me pese me hu se ne be ya counselor so ebe hu muaya or de be ma wadaroma. Counselor.
She must work on herself emotionally.
Exactly.
Work on yourself. Nobody does that for you. Even if I come to encourage you, you still decide that fear, that pain or whatever it is, you will not let go. I can't take it out.
Exactly.
In fact, God cannot even take it out.
Sure.
If you don't work on yourself. For her own good, for her own future, she should work on herself and take that fear away. That whatever it is, take it away so that you can focus on yourself.
Empire crown no. You should.
That's what I'm saying. Is even after prayer,
exactly. You should work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
Your last caller, Ewo Ahomane. So, hello.
Hello, Bajo. Good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Bajo, you couldn't let me, but on your one day.
Okay.
Guys, only my former girlfriend we are on in Nigeria. O masa can bomb. Now, grand so called the Kuroma. Now I call for my girlfriend. Now, Bansu again, it's me friend. None in the Donkoh. But say me beside say, yeah, I'll call get nature. Now I catch him say, oh, call get nature. I'm my dear, me, me name the Minja Nana say
Medofo nipa no one no oba.
Pacha me neighbor.
Okay. Counselor ebe you an wate.
Pacha.
Na je so mo nware.
There be.
Number 2, osa suspect no. oh who your boss suspect.
Yeah.
And they say what they pranda da jantrada da ne hyehyɛ and also what krano so to kwankro onko wa kwa shaba akono. You see when a man is not married to you, you don't have fully or the full covering over the man's life. That man wade wa and prantwe and
unhye. That man wade wo kra otimi se me ne mekunu nete.
Na making so when I make two cause man wade wa we need full control over his life to determine onko abusia kra no akogele sakwa knocking. That's the way low degree. Ti mesere no ebuo kwan so no ke bebu no a the first thing she must do is to be able to make sure man no ahu abusia fo na wade no. And yes ade be me ye or the choice.
Or the choice. Oh, there, you find your last caller and my director also. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my last caller.
Me dey the resigner.
Okay. Okay. Intientie manenko.
Me dey me bo ambaso.
Okay.
Ya me sra mo ne mo juma mo ye. Amen. But o Counselor no o ba penyi wo wana bema.
Gotcha.
But o be how many years?
Me passion ka bibia.
Counselor, we are the what?
Ka open ne bana wa.
Na me sra.
Okay.
Na me sra pa. Ka ne bana ware ya kan be ware no.
On worry, Franco.
On worry. Inti bibia ni a o dey pick Counselor number no na.
Your friend Franco.
Okay.
Yeah, your friend Frank. Your friend Frank one day. Inti yeah, ne bana no. Inti bibia ni a.
Calling surprise.
And me chain why?
Yate, that's it. Counselor,
yes.
And yesua de Nyankopon hira onko so nya okese. Mama je final words.
My final word is me aduma kwesi ara no pa. Bra be sraye wa sorry.
Mate.
City of Wisdom.
Sure.
The Royal Believers Ministry.
Yeah.
Our La Paz New Market. Opposite the coastal. Kwesi ara no pa 7 a.m. 10 a.m. ni apon. Oyira no afre bi 0244 515544. Me na mefa na ma kire ba bi asore no and na obedi mechi social media handles DY Donkoh 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 no enye R yes a wayera na uko